Just waiting for boob tube to sync up. As the title might imply, something interesting has arrived in the mail today. Where is... Yes, I want to share this with Tweeter. No, why is it calling it that? That is not the name of the video. No, it is called that. Tweet. Give me a second to try and get things sorted on my end. Yeah, it's showing the proper title, but for some reason, BoobTube is acting up. Alrighty. Alright, well, we seem to be streaming. Audio test. Is acting up. Yeah, worked good enough. Alright, so then. I have received this package from my 3D printer. And this is my titanium morpher. It is an actual 3D printed shell to replace this. My cardboard shell. Where I will place all of my electronics into it. So then. Most of it looks okay, but apparently it got damaged in shipping. There's broken bits all over the place. It's kind of a bummer. Alright. Well, first off, the V. Titanium Rangers V. Of course, this is unpainted. Yeah. Even the inside didn't survive shipping 100%, did it? Inner shell, where the electronics are mounted. You can see it's got little tabs on here for a wrist strap. Obviously it hasn't been painted. Yeah, kind of a bummer. It arrived damaged. Yes. That is some pretty serious damage there. But this is a prototype, so I suppose it's not too terrible that it's damaged. Recognize that, folks? Dang it. Well, you let me move windows. We've got that. It had to actually be printed in two parts, so it actually has to be glued together. Like that. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing all the gluing and assembling right here. So I have to get my glue out and all that. I can probably tape it together, give you at least a general idea of how it will look. Where is my tape? There's my tape. make sure that all of my lovely, lovely people on the tweeters know about this, so they can ask any questions they may have. Give me a second. Alright, tape. That's the next thing I need to pull out. Here it is. Where are you, OBS? Alright, applying a little bit extra tape around the other edges. This is actually my first time seeing it. I commissioned a 3D modeler to come up with a design. This is my actually first time seeing the physical results of that. I consider it my prototype. That's kind of weird. Definitely gonna have to make a second version of this, but that'll probably be a few months off since I don't have disposable income to do such a thing at the moment. Look at it like that. How did this guy do that? Oh, there it is. There we go. I was wondering why it was hanging off the edge. Give me a moment to apply some tape. Again, this is just a quick put together to make sure everything fits together and how it'll look once I've glued everything together, but there we go. All of my electronics will easily fit inside this because here's the original I fit all the electronics into. And of course, it wouldn't be a titanium morpher if it didn't have a V that could be flipped up. I suppose theoretically it can fit in either way, couldn't it? But it fits best this way. Getting a bit too much white bounce on my camera. It does not like this. Can you see it better this way? I think you can. But that is my titanium morpher, folks. 3D printed. It did get damaged in shipping, which is kind of a bummer. I see there's a couple people watching. You have any questions? Shoot them off now, because otherwise I'm probably going to end this stream because there really isn't much more to say. Yeah, if I bring it too close to the camera, it washes out, so I can't do that. These two slots here, I'm watching my OBS since it's got proper timing versus YouTube, which is offset. These two slots here are for the NeoPixels that'll shine light through. I guess I might as well show you guys all of the electronics that are going to go into it. It's about $60 worth of electronics in this thing. All from Adafruit, actually. All of my electronics come from Adafruit. Alright, here's one of the NeoPixels. So those will be mounted underneath here, so they'll shine through and they'll be programmed with 3 different modes for call, morph, and summon Megazord. And then we've got the soundboard. Now my current soundboard is actually blown out, so I have to get a new one. So I probably won't be able to get the sounds working right away, but there's soundboard. This can actually hold 16 megabytes of data, and it can have a total of, let's see here, 11 audio channels. I'm only going to use 3. I'm probably also going to try and find some way of wiring in the volume up and down controls. I mean, I'm going to have to redesign this thing anyway, just to put in like cutouts for the controls anyway, but this is the prototype so I could get everything wired up, working, and to the actual shape it's going to be. Let's see what else. My speakers, so it's actually going to have stereo speakers. Take them out of the packaging because that's probably easier to see. And for those of you who need scaling. These are going to be mounted, these little cutouts here. I'm going to have to be careful. There's little cutouts here above the 2 buttons. That's where these can be mounted. I have previous videos here on my channel where I actually show all the sounds and whatnot. What else to show you guys? A couple of things left to show. Let me pull them all out. Put those back in there. Okay, so this is actually using a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. I gotta see the best way to mount that in there as well. And here's the battery controller. This will all be based in the base plate. And this is the actual controller for the NeoPixels. It's called a Trinket. Then I've got some little toggle switches. Three of those. Third one, I've got this little thing velcroed onto it, which is the main morph button. They're all the same buttons. Switch, simple on and off switch. Here it is, the titanium Morpher. In its prototype form. I mean, no one's commenting in the chat, so I don't know what I can answer for any questions. So, I guess after people watch this on BoobTube or Data as a non-live stream, I'll leave questions in the chat. What more really is there to say? Now I've got to go and paint this thing up in silver with my silver paint. And then drop it on my keyboard. Don't worry, it didn't spill or anything. What other paints do I have? I have a dark gray, a black. And I have to take a look at reference images of the titanium Morpher to see what to paint each thing. I got white, got gold, I've got blue. I've actually got a few other colors besides that. I've got matte and gloss black, I've got yellow, red, pink. So I will leave this stream going for a couple more minutes, see if anyone has any questions they want to feel. Other than that, otherwise that, I will shut the stream down. Oh, I know what I can show you guys. I hope it'll work. I will pull up the titanium Morpher sounds that I will be using. I am sure people are going to enjoy that. But they can know what this thing will make once I get everything wired up. Alright, so well, I've got two versions of the theme song. Since it's programmable, I can use either one. So let me know whether you like this one. It's the extended instrumental. Or would you like this, the metal cover? Now I've got this is what my sound I'm currently using for summoning the Megazord. And I have a couple of things for the call sounds. So I can use this one. Or what I'm probably going to use, because it's my Morpher, I can put whatever the hell sounds I want on it, is this one. And of course, since I've got 11 audio channels, I could put in other ones. I just have to figure out what to do about how to trigger them. So those are the sounds that are going to be installed. I already showed you where the lights are going to be mounted. So really, there isn't much more to say. Titanium power, folks. Titanium power. Now, OBS. We need to stop the stream.